Hi, I'm Jay Lucas, and I'd like to welcome you here to Newport. I'm here as really the founder and chairman of the Newport Sunshine Initiative, and delighted to be welcoming my good friend Bruce Clendenning, the Energy Policy Manager for the Nature Conservancy of New Hampshire. Just put on a wonderful event where we've hosted a number of people who are experts on the industry who've all come together to talk about really innovative solutions to our energy situation, which is really important here in Newport, but so many towns around our state where we need to have a competitive cost on our energy, but we also care about renewable, clean energy. And so maybe you can just tell us a little bit about your organization and this Energy Week that we're participating in.
Absolutely. Nature Conservancy is, well, frankly, it's the largest conservation organization on Earth. We have chapters and operations in 70 countries around the world, and every state in the nation. So we're working on a lot of different issues. In the past, when most of our work has been around land conservation, policies around that, but we've been really branching out in recent years and realizing that energy is really one of the most important things. If we don't deal with our climate challenges and with the fact that energy is a really challenging issue for people at all scales, whether municipal or business, we're really not doing our job right. So we've been working on that. Energy Week brings together this amazing group of organizations you see behind us highlighted. The Nature Conservancy, Clean Energy New Hampshire, Businesses for Social Responsibility, the New Hampshire CDFA, Ceres, Crest Forum, Brewers Association. That's most everyone.
I think you got it.
I got it all.
Very close to it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, one thing that I think is really cool is that Newport had this opportunity to host this great event today. Yeah, but you've also had other events around the state. Where else have you been, Bruce?
We have been to Portsmouth, Durham, Manchester, Henniker, Plymouth, and we're coming up on Concord tomorrow. We'll finally get to Concord, the state capital, on our second to last set of Energy Week things. And then we'll end up in Nashua because 1 week isn't enough for Energy Week. So we just keep on pushing them out and trying to see people across the state because there's so many different energy stories that need to be told.
Well, you know, one of the things I'm actually really excited about is solar. And solar in the sense that Newport, I think as many people know, but not everybody does, is known as the Sunshine Town. We're the Sunshine Town. And we were named that many, many years ago by a vaudeville performer who got up on the stage and said, Newport, it's the Sunshine Town. It's the town where the sun shines on both sides of the street. And that was back almost 100 years ago, and it stuck. So we're the Sunshine Town. But what's also really cool is that we as a town have taken, I think, really great action in putting together the largest solar array in the state for municipal use. So it's #1 in the entire state. And I'd love if you would just comment a little bit on solar as part of the program at the Conservancy.
Absolutely. I mean, solar is one of the big issues for New Hampshire. One of the things we need to do is really try to control our energy future. And if we're buying our power directly from the grid, we're not in control. What solar power is great about is it allows municipalities, it allows businesses, it allows homeowners like me. I've got a few panels in my house, not many, but a few. It allows us to get a grip on where our energy is coming from and where we're buying our energy from. Now, it's not the whole answer. We need efficiency, we need a lot of other things, but solar is a great opportunity for New Hampshire. We have not really tapped our opportunity here in New Hampshire. We're really behind a lot of other states, but we're trying to change that. And one of the things that's really starting to bubble up is that it's very possible that in the near future you're going to start seeing 2.2 megawatt arrays like here, 5 megawatts, 10, 20, 30 megawatts, being able to contribute directly to the grid and allow people to really get a much better control on their energy future and be able to do that in a way that doesn't mean they're just going, all right, here's my check, send it off to the people who've always taken it for my energy.
Well, you know, we here in New Hampshire are independent-minded people.
Exactly.
And this whole notion of live free or die and take control of our own destiny is really
Yeah.
big. I was really blown away today by the quality of the questions, the conversation, the discussion on all of the issues around energy by the people from not only Newport here, but the greater Newport area. And we had really people from all over the state of New Hampshire and beyond came here to join us today.
Yeah.
And I would say that you know, we probably experienced similar things in some of the other forums that you've had. I suspect you've got great enthusiasm and great energy.
We absolutely always do, and we've actually been doing this in addition to our Energy Week, which is our 3rd year of doing Energy Week. We've been doing listening sessions and stakeholder engagement around the state, and it's kind of amazing. What I have found is venues like this where you get people together in a nice confined space, friendly, comfortable confined space, but let people have some some input from experts, and then really talk about these issues, that's where we develop good ideas and good thinking, and that's where the policy information gets shared. And that's probably, I mean, based on my experience growing up in New Hampshire like you, and just having off and on a life here in New Hampshire, we develop our best policy when we're talking together. So one of the things we've been doing with our partners and on our own is getting out there and talking to people. It's the way to do this work.
Well, you know, one of the great things, Bruce, is that there's nothing here about Republicans or Democrats. We're just New Hampshire people really trying to take charge of our New Hampshire future on energy, and that's a really great thing. And so I'd mostly like to thank you for selecting Newport to be a host of Energy Week again this year, and really making it a special opportunity for us here in Newport, because our whole Newport Sunshine Initiative is about revitalizing the town and getting that positive momentum going. And for you to select us here has been a major honor for us.
Well, we are happy to do that, and honestly, this event has been a great one. And I'll be coming back to Newport because we can put on events like this where we get dialogue like we had, and really the give and take on policy from people from a lot of different sectors and a lot of different political perspectives. That's what it's all about, and that's how we move New Hampshire policy and work on New Hampshire's energy future. So thank you.
Bruce, thank you very much. It's been a real pleasure to have you here. Thank you.
Pleasure for me too.